Hello, bankers. A very good evening to all of you. Welcome back. So, welcome to GIV CIV Prep. So, guys, in this particular session, we are going to discuss a key strategy for INIFS subject for your November 2025 examination, right? So, your registration are already started. So, registration आप लोगों के start हो गए हैं, ठीक है? I hope सभी ने आपका फॉर्म फिल कर दिया होगा. And अगर आपको कोई चैलेंज हो रहा है, so you can connect with me on like through Telegram or WhatsApp. Okay. So I'll try to help you out with those particular ones. There are few candidates, those who belongs to RRBs. So they are facing some challenge with the new names and all. Okay. So that name is not visible in that particular overall bank list and all. Okay. So we have submitted some mail also and we got some response. Ki, you can apply as a DBF and later on you can convert that particular one into your GIB examination. But I'll share that email ID also if you want to confirm. And if you want to keep that particular one as a record, so you can also write a mail, right? So now, guys, INIFS, which is our वेरी फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट ये सो सबसे पहला सब्जेक्ट है हमारा INIFS एंड वी हैव टू हैव स्कोर वेरी गुड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट राइट सो फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट है तो अगर आप इसमें अच्छा स्कोर करते हैं सो इट विल बूस्ट योर मोरल और इट विल गिव यू कॉन्फिडेंस फॉर द coming week where you guys are going to face two subject right so when it comes to INIFS it is divided between two part one is Indian economy another one is Indian financial system right and again we have four modules all the four modules are equally important and you'll see maximum question are generally statement based questions you'll see statement based questions around the like for especially for 1 marks and 2 marks question and all right so we have like when it comes to the important units though all the units are important right so it start with the overview of Indian economy so overview of Indian economy if you ignore that particular one that will get covered under these particular ones so that's why I haven't mentioned that particular one here then economic planning in India, the first the topic where we will be seeing two type of questions. One is around the overall planning related things. Another one is about नीति आयोग और their functions. ठीक है तो दो तरीके से क्वेश्चन आपको यहाँ पे मिलेंगे सेक्टर्स ऑफ इंडियन इकोनॉमी from last 3-4 session we are seeing one question around the sunrise sector but apart from that also the contribution of other sectors now the third one is role of priority sector in MSMEs, economic reforms, foreign trade policy, international economic organization, climate change and sustainable development goals. Now, when it comes to module A, it also includes so many data and all. And my personal suggestion is कि if you are studying through books, please do avoid that particular data. ठीक है? I never seen any database question since 2023 onwards. ठीक है? When for the very first time when they introduced this particular one. ठीक है? So like let's say if we'll see the economy related data and all. ठीक है? So वो 2020 या 2021 या फिर कोविड ड्यूरेशन का डेटा है एंड दैट इज काइंड ऑफ आउटडेटेड नाउ ठीक है और एग्जामिनर भी इस चीज को समझता है दो दे हैव मेंशन क्लियरली कि फॉर दीज पर्टिकुलर डेटाज यू हैव टू बी like you have to go through the notifications of IIBF as well as the current data but they never ask question around that particular one so डेटा को लेके ऐसा नहीं कि आप 2021 का डेटा रट करें देयर इज नो पॉइंट फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर सो वर्क ऑन द कोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स of this particular one and that will help you in your upcoming examination when it comes to module B very important one again most of the question will be for 1 marks and 2 marks and all these questions will be applied based right so this is something which is the economic concept related to banking so fundamental of economies micro versus macro economy and type of economy most of the time you will see question around either it is based on micro macro or आपका type of economies sometime it is also about the definitions of economies ठीक है so economics की जो definitions आपके हैं उनसे related half marks से 1 marks का question भी देखने के लिए मिलेगा then we have demand and supply and theories of interest these two topic are interlinked ठीक है So to understand this particular one very well, you have to build your concept around this. And कहीं ना कहीं दोनों को मिला करके you will see around 5 to 6 marks question based on these particular one. ठीक है? So law of demand, law of supply, equilibrium, and their assumptions and all, that is very important from here. And here it is Keynes theory, or we have theories of interest, classical theory of interest, or LM in IS curve. That is very important from this one, right? Then money supply and inflation, again two question for 3 to 4 marks. जहाँ पे M1, M2, M3, M4, that is a part, ठीक है? And the other portion is inflation, causes of inflation, calculation of inflation in others, that generally part of this particular one, ठीक है? Then we have business cycle, one question for half marks or 1 marks from this particular one. Monetary and fiscal policy, this topic 70 to 80% belongs to monetary policy and 10 to 20% to this fiscal policy. Okay, that means maximum time we'll see question around the monetary policy tool itself, right? And fiscal policy, the objectives or the differences between monetary and fiscal policy and all. Then national income. Then if you keep going through this particular one, we have one last unit which is union budget, which is around this particular one. Union budget does not mean you have to go through the recent budget and all. No, not required. The basic updates which you will be aware to aware. ठीक है, जैसे आपका जो इनकम टैक्स है, उसके अंदर आपका जो हमारा standard deduction के ऊपर there was one question. Sometimes they ask a broader idea कि why the government is spending in these many areas. So what is the core objective? So अगर आप उनको पढ़ेंगे या नहीं पढ़ेंगे दोनों बराबर है. You will get to know about the once the budget will come. ठीक है, और जो मोटा मोटा आइडिया है that will help you in that case. ठीक है. So national income and GDP concept, because system of national accounts and GDP concept, that is the another one. Again, you can expect 2 to 3 marks question based on this. On an average 2 marks question based on this particular unit. Okay. Then module C, from where we have Banking Regulation Act and RBI Act. So if you'll come to the unit number 20, so it is all about an overview of Indian financial system or banking system. Then banking structure. So these are two topics which I'll recommend you can go through that particular one, but they have something a detail area. ठीक है, so अगर आप practice के through उनको ज़्यादा पढ़ेंगे तो better रहेगा. ठीक है, so BR Act and RBI Act, first one of the most important topic from this. Apart from this, we have DFI and your microfinance institution, NBFCs, reforms and development in banking sector. ठीक है, so these are the most important units from your module D itself, module C आपका. ठीक है, so module C and module A, you'll see similar set of questions, statement based question, mostly static data and statement based question. Module B and module D, B especially applied question and module D आपका again applied and as well as the concept driven things that will be part of that particular module itself. Okay. When it comes to module D, we have 17 units which are generally part of this one. So accordingly, we have highest weightage to this particular module. सबसे ज़्यादा unit इसमें है, तो सबसे ज़्यादा weightage भी आपको इसी unit से देखने के लिए मिलेगा. ठीक है, and this is something which is also part of our day-to-day banking. So nowadays banking is not limited to that traditional one, borrowing, lending. तो यहाँ पे एक बड़ा लिस्ट आपके पास रहेगा और उसी तरीके से क्वेश्चंस की जो probability है, हाफ मार्क्स, 1 marks, 2 marks, every variety of question you'll see from this particular one. ठीक है, so जिसमें आपका मनी एंड कैप फर्स्ट, जैसे 28 unit is overview of financial market. ठीक है, if you even if you ignore that particular one, that will get covered through all these particular units, right? So then money market and capital market, fixed income market means debt securities, capital market and stock exchanges, forex market, interconnection of various markets and market dynamics, merchant banking services, derivative market, forfeiting trade receivables, discounting system, venture capital, lease and hire purchase, credit rating agencies, mutual funds, insurance product, pension funds, REITs and INVIT. Okay, so these are the units or the important units from this particular. Now, when it comes to this particular unit, so there are few topics which get highlighted. The reason being, these are also part of your AFM and or some other subject also, right? सो वाइल यू प्रिपेयर दीज पर्टिकुलर वन, प्रिपेयर वेल, तो जो कि वहां पे आपको इनकी आपका हेल्प मिल जाए, ठीक है. सो दीज आर सम इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स फ्रॉम योर IN IFS सब्जेक्ट. You can have two type of strategies. Either you can like, first my suggestion is work on the basic concept. See, basic concepts means, or the core concept means, if you open this particular book, there is so many things. Again, I'm not saying you go through each and every part. That is the wrong strategy. Reason being, you do have limited time. Again, so जो आपका जो 2020 का डेटा दिया गया है, या जो फॉरेन ट्रेड पॉलिसी 1520 दी गई है, दैट इज आउट ऑफ यूज नाउ, एंड एग्जामिनर इज नॉट गोइंग टू टच दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट, बिलीव मी. अगर आपको डेटा ही पढ़ना है तो रीसेंट वाला पढ़ो, एटलीस्ट आप थोड़ा सा अपडेट हो जाओगे. दैट इज इफ यू डू हैव दैट मच ऑफ टाइम, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. सेकेंड थिंग इज, एवरी टॉपिक, जैसे हर एक टॉपिक के अंदर देर आर सम कोर कॉन्सेप्ट, ठीक है. आई एम नॉट सजेस्टिंग यू कि गो थ्रू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, अदरवाइज यू विल बी एबल टू कंप्लीट ओनली वन सब्जेक्ट, बिकॉज ऐसा तो है नहीं कि आपके पास 4 घंटे 5 घंटे डेली के. नो, you have only 1 and 2 hours in a day, and उसके बाद वीकेंड्स पे फैमिली है, सब कुछ है, ठीक है, तो नहीं हो पाता टाइम. इनिशियली मे बी यू आर हाईली मोटिवेटेड, तो कुछ दिन आपका चलेगा, बट eventually you'll come to the same thing. This is the reality which I'm dealing with from last 6 to 7 years. So if you will take my suggestion, my point is कि you have to balance out all the 4 subject if you want to crack this particular examination in single attempt, ठीक है. एक single attempt में crack हो जाएगा आसानी से, manage हो जाएगा. Do not target 80-90, target 60 on an average, ठीक है. तो सभी में आपका 60 का टारगेट लेके चलोगे ना, आसानी से पास होकर निकल जाओगे और CIB में बैठ जाएंगे जल्दी से, और इंक्रीमेंट का लॉस नहीं होगा, बिलीव मी. एंड हर एक टॉपिक के अंदर वी हैव सम कोर कॉन्सेप्ट, work on those particular concept part and all, okay. Then go for unit wise MCQs. With MCQs also you will learn things, especially those datas, like जो आपका static portion है ना, if there is some static portion, so that can be covered through these particular one, और इनके जो explanation part है उनके through, ठीक है. Then go for module wise revision, mock test, and will be doing marathon session, so that will also help you, right. तो इस तरीके से अगर आप बैलेंस करके चलेंगे चारों सब्जेक्ट को, आसानी से चीजें पार हो जाएंगे, ठीक है. और कहीं ना कहीं मतलब उसमें मत रहिए कि यार आई हैव अ वीडियो लेक्चर ऑफ 1000 आवर्स, तो 1000 आवर्स पहले आप खुद से पूछ लीजिए इतने घंटे आपके पास हैं या नहीं है, ठीक है. अगर है प्लीज गो फॉर दैट वन, ठीक है, दैट इज योर चॉइस. बट इफ यू आस्क मी कि कैसे करना चाहिए, तो माई सजेशन विल बी कि आप जस्ट बैलेंस आउट 4 सब्जेक्ट, वर्क ऑन कोर थिंग्स rather than going for that like the data या अदर्स है, उनके रेटाफिकेशन से बेहतर है कि आपका कोर चीजों के ऊपर काम कीजिए. बिल्ड योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट वीडियोस, अप्लाई दोज पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट व्हाइल यू आर सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम्स. प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, हर एक स्टेज पर आपकी लर्निंग होगी. लेट्स से concept part you understand 50%, then 30% through the unit wise practice. Then while you give mock test, unit mock test or module mock test, you'll get some queries. If you'll work on those particular one, if you'll work on those doubt, you will be able to make some sort of learnings also. तो इस तरीके से अगर आप लेके चलेंगे चारों सब्जेक्ट को बैलेंस बनाते हुए, बिकॉज यू देखो अभी जो 90 डेज है ना, वो इस तरीके से निकल जाएंगे, पता नहीं चलेगा, ठीक है. अभी नोटिफिकेशन आया है, थोड़ा सा हम लोग एक्टिव होंगे, फिर आफ्टर 15-20 डेज फॉर नेक्स्ट 1 मंथ विल बी साइलेंट, ठीक है. हार्डली आपका हफ्ते में या एक बार या 2-3 बार हम लोग पढ़ लेंगे, ठीक है. देन इवेंचुअली इट विल कम टू योर एग्जामिनेशन, ठीक है. तो वहां पे अगर आप उन डिटेल वीडियोस या उस चक्कर में रहेंगे तो फिर गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. एक सब्जेक्ट होगा लेकिन दूसरे सब्जेक्ट में उसी अप्रोच से जाना इज वेरी टफ, क्योंकि टाइम का सबसे बड़ा इश्यू आएगा. तो मैनेज करो, फोकस करो आपका कोर एरियाज के ऊपर, उनके ऊपर अगर आप काम करेंगे, बिलीव मी यू विल बी एबल टू मेक 60-65 इजीली. And this is not the very first time we are trying this thing. We have like this thing I've tested and proven in past also. तो वो चीज आपका एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, तो उनको अगर आप लेके चलेंगे तो बढ़िया रहेगा, ठीक है. सो तैयारी शुरू कर दीजिए रेगुलर बेसिस पे. 2 तरीके के अप्रोचेस. द बेस्ट अप्रोच इज कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट लिटिल बिट ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस, 1 घंटा 1.5 घंटा जितना भी मिलता है, ठीक है, वो रेगुलर बेसिस पे, या फिर वीकेंड्स पे आपका सैटरडे संडे में एक मॉड्यूल का टारगेट लेके चलें. तो इस तरीके से भी अगर आप लेके चलेंगे ना, मॉड्यूल मॉड्यूल करके आप आपका फाइनल स्टेज तक पहुंच जाएंगे, ठीक है. सो दिस इज इट फ्रॉम माय साइड गाइस. इफ यू गाइस हैविंग एनी डाउट्स, एनी क्वेरीज, please do mention into the comment section. I'll try my best to help you out with these particular one. All right. So this is it. Bye bye. Take care all and wish you all the very best for your preparation, guys. Thank you.